Well, hi everybody. It is Saturday, April 29th, and that means it's time for another weigh-in. So let's see what happened on the scale. Okay, well, last week I weighed in at 230.0. Today it was 229.5. So yeah, I'm moving in the right direction. It wasn't a huge loss, but it was a loss nonetheless. And I have to tell you, I didn't really have my head back in the game until maybe Thursday. If I had, I think I would have had a bigger loss. But I was kind of overloading on carbs. I think still trying to make up time for when I wasn't eating them. I don't know. But at least the scale went in the right direction today. We'll see what it does tomorrow. But, and so far today, I've been on plan really well. And I will show that. I've been recording on my food, so I will show you today's food at the end of this video. I have to tell you, I have really been giving some thought this week of why I'm having such a struggle getting back into the mental game of weight loss. As many of you know, if you followed me for a while now, you know that I have had a lot of trauma in my life, and I don't like to bring it up a lot because I'm not the only one. You know, I know that a lot of you out there have gone through similar things that I did, and because of that, I know you understand that there's really no end date to grief or trauma. And at times it's overwhelming, and sometimes it's very subtle. So what I have determined, at least for the time being, is that one of the reasons I'm having such a hard time with this weight loss is because, you know, food takes my memory back to a time when there was family around, when my husband was here, when all the kids were here, and it just kind of evokes those good feelings again. And maybe subconsciously, that's what's happening to me, is that I'm just trying to, bring all of that back. I'm not sure that that's what it is, but it's the thing to me that makes the most sense. I have been finding myself overwhelmed, especially the last couple months, and not overwhelmed with life in general, but maybe so. I don't know. I have a lot going on. We're winding down the school year now, and I'm very busy at school. I have a lot of loose ends to draw together in the next 2 weeks. I spent the morning on conversations with other teachers, just trying to logistically plan out the use of the stage and how to get my set built and everything. And there doesn't seem to be any downtime from school right now, and there won't be until after our concerts, and then things will slow down a little bit, but then I still have graduation to do. So May 25th is graduation. My last day with kids is May 24th. And so graduation rehearsal is on May 25th, and it's that night. And in the midst of all that, I am starting to pack. So I'm in like the pre-packing stage right now, where I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different boxes around, where I have designated those boxes for certain things. like one is for the office stuff that I work on for my husband, for my son's business. One is my budget stuff. One is all my meal planning stuff that I'm taking with me, taking my craft box with me, my electronics, my cameras, all kinds of things. So as I'm going through things, I'm putting things in those boxes, and it's a big mess in here. So today and tomorrow, that's what I'm working on, is just getting things organized, and then I can stack the boxes, and it won't be like it's scattered everywhere in here. So I think maybe one of my struggle problems is that I'm just overwhelmed with stuff and things and calendar dates that have to happen yet. My plan for this week, and I started it today, is I'm just going back to basics. And I know I've said this before, but I think that's the best place for me to be right now. It's just at the beginning. When you guys first started Weight Watchers, this happened to me, and I'm pretty sure it probably happened to all of you too, that we went through this honeymoon phase of weighing and measuring, writing everything down, keeping track of every single thing, and doing some heavy-duty meal planning. So that's what I have gone back to. I was sitting here earlier today. Matter of fact, I still have it on. I went back to my old videos back there in early 2020 when I was losing weight really, really well. I mean, I was pretty darn close to 100-pound loss back then. And over the course of the last 3 years, it's, starting to creep back on. I haven't gained everything back, but I'm too close for comfort in that area. So I've been kind of watching my videos of what I was eating specifically, but also what I was going through back then and how I conquered it. So what helped me focus before on really losing weight was I was over planning, over tracking, type stuff. So I would track everything as I was preparing it. It went into the tracker. I was meal planning, which means I would sit down on Fridays and I would meal plan or the day before my weigh-in is when I would sit down and plan everything. So, because I have moved my weigh-in days around a little bit. So I would plan everything out for the week, and then I would make my grocery list based upon that menu plan, which in my estimation is the best way to do it. So I went back first to look at my videos about what did I eat, because I was losing weight really well. And what did I do? So what I did was I made a video for you guys every single day, and some of you probably remember this. I made a video every single day, and I showed you all of my food. Well, most of my food. But I would show you what I had for breakfast, for dinner, for lunch, and my snacks. And that accountability helped me stay on plan. So that's just, what I have to get back to doing. And it's hard. Right now it's hard because I am so busy, both at school and at here. And I'm trying to get my finances all in order because, I'm leaving for Utah in 31 days. And as that date is getting closer, I'm getting increasingly more excited about it, but also increasingly more overwhelmed. There's a lot of moving parts that, in that respect, that need to be done yet. So, and some of them I can't do until just before I go. So sometime after the 15th, probably around the 17th of May, is when we have to take the camper to get inspected. And they have to do a VIN search on it. And then I can get the title. I found out, though, that when they worked up the loan, they didn't include the sales tax. I had assumed it was, and since I did this all long distance, I made some incorrect assumptions. So I had to come up with enough money to pay the taxes and the registration and the title, which is no small amount because in Ohio here we have high taxes. So high sales tax. I think here they're high. So Monday, I'm going to stop over at the title bureau just to get an amount, to make sure that I have the amount. In Ohio, in order to pay those sales taxes at the title bureau, you have to pay in cash. So it's a lot of, if I could do it on my credit card, it wouldn't be a problem. So, but there's a lot of cash that I have to come up with. And I have it, I can come up with it. It's, like I said, just kind of pulling all these parts together that's adding one more thing to me feeling overwhelming. And then deciding what to take and what not to take. I discovered last summer I took too many clothes and too little things to do. Like, so I'm taking some hobbies with me. Got a couple jigsaw puzzles I'm taking with me. I'm taking my craft bin with me, and my budget book and my weight loss book. Of course, my computer goes with me, and I'm taking my printer with me and some paper and stuff, because I didn't have enough stuff to occupy my downtime when it was like too hot to go on a hike, or it was raining and something like that. Now in Utah, I'm told I'm not going to get much rain, but it gets hot during the day, so I have to do some very carefully planned hikes out there, and a lot of it I won't know till I get out there. So I'm kind of holding off on taking the amount of clothes I have. They provide my work shirts. I just need to take my pants with me, and so that's all the stuff that I'm organizing right now. Trying to stay focused on staying on plan and not using this as an excuse to overeat, which, I have done. I'll be honest with you, I have done that a lot. When I'm overwhelmed, the thing I turn to is food. Because I'm thinking, in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, well, I'm going to eat this, I'll feel better, then I'll be more productive. When the opposite happens, if I eat something I know I shouldn't be eating on plan, I'll go ahead and eat it, and instead of feeling better, then I feel guilty, and then I don't do anything. I sit here on the couch and don't do anything. So I'm just working around all this stuff. You would think at my age I'd have all this figured out by now, but I don't. So anyway, I guess I'm going to stop here, and I will show you my food for the day, and then I'll be back to briefly wrap things up. So if you are new to my channel, thank you so much for joining me and, watching my crazy, crazy world. My Wandering Weight Watcher series will begin on May 30th. And then it'll be a whole summer of adventure. Okay, well, that video must have gotten too long because it cut out. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up here. I'm going to show you what I had to eat, and then I will be back to close out the video. Thank you so much for joining me. I was in the middle of that. If you're new to my channel, thank you for coming and joining me. And then for my returning subscribers, you guys have been my rock. So thank you so much for sticking with me all these years. And here's my food. Well, this is my weigh-in day breakfast. I've got my fruit salad, which has blueberries, strawberries, and bananas in it. That's all 0 points. The blueberries are 41 grams. Strawberries are 83 grams. The banana weighed out at 121 grams. This is my Thomas Light English muffin. That is 2 points. That was 55 grams today. My 2 eggs are 0 points. And I do have 1 slice of thick-cut hickory smoked bacon for 3 points. So that makes my breakfast a 6-point breakfast with my coffee. I've got, oh, you know what? I forgot to add that English muffin here. In my coffee today, I kind of mixed it up. I had 1 cup with 20 milliliters of regular half and half, and then a cup with 28 milliliters of fat-free half and half. So the fat-free half and half tracked as 0 points, and the the regular half and half tracked at 1 point. So let's see. So I just added to the tracker my English muffin. Yeah, 6 points today for breakfast. Here's the way that looks today. So this is my weigh-in day breakfast. Stay tuned for my weigh-in video. Okay, well this is today's lunch. I have 2 hard-boiled eggs weighed out at 97 grams, I think. 94 maybe? Let me get my lunch up here. Yep, 94 grams. 0 points on the hard-boiled eggs, and I just have some mustard here. You can barely see it to dip in there. My apple slices weighed out at 123 grams, 0 points. My cucumber there is 140 grams, 0 points. And these are the baked Cheetos. These are the Flamin' Hot with lime. 28 grams is 4 points. So the Cheetos are the only points I have for lunch. I have a 4-point lunch. This takes me, I think, to 10 points for the day. Yep, I still have 13 points left. Well, my dinner tonight is a little different than what I've had in the past. I have a plate of lentils, 2 cups of lentils, and that's 0 points. I have a chopped up onion in there, also 0 points. And I have 43 grams of fresh avocado, which is 2 points. And there's just salt and pepper on there, a little bit of cumin. And then I just sprinkled lemon juice over the entire thing. So I have a 2-point dinner tonight. Well, so that's it. Had a loss today. I showed you my food. Now today I did go over points. I had a total of 34 points. I had a snack tonight, which I shouldn't have had, but I had some cheese and crackers. The crackers didn't cause the points. The cheese did. So even though it was reduced fat cream cheese, it was still 17 points. And the crackers were the Wasa multi-grain crackers. That was 3 points. And also I had popcorn with a little butter earlier today. So I don't know, I must still be craving carbs or something. But anyway, I tracked it all. I haven't had anything to eat since before 7 o'clock, which is one of my goals, again, not to eat after 7 o'clock. That was something that really helped me the last time. I was just, putting an end to me consuming any food after 7 o'clock. So, all right, let's hope for a good week. 0.5 this week. I'm hoping for at least a pound next week. So I have kind of set a little mini goal to get down to the next decade in numbers. I did not put a time limit on it, although I would like it to happen before I go to Utah. So that's my next mini goal. And we're just going to chop away at this weight that I've gained. So I'm just forging forward. So that's it for me today. You guys have a great night. Please stay dry. I don't know how it is where you are, but over here in Ohio it's raining again. Still, I don't know. So stay safe, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.